my channel. My name is Danii Elle. If you are new, go ahead and show your girl some love and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, let's get into this video. Today I wanted to talk about 7 things that I wish I knew growing up. Because now in my adult life, I am noticing that I may, make a bad decision or do something wrong or regret something that I said or did, and I realized that if I had known these things growing up, I probably would not have gone this route. So these are some of the things that I think will help you and have helped me in this process of turning into adulthood. First thing that I wish I knew growing up was to not give up so easily. So back when I was younger, as young as I can remember, I have always been a negative thinker, and I never really felt smart enough to do anything. Even like in 2nd grade, 3rd grade math class, the kids would pick up the steps easily, and I would still be sitting there struggling because I did, alright, hold on, I gotta straighten up my back a little bit. I used to struggle with math really bad, and I would feel like I was getting it, but then I would be like, no, I can't do this. It's already wrong. I already know it's wrong. So just give me an F, whatever. I don't care. And I realized that I gave up on myself too easily because the teacher would be like, hey, look, all you had to do was put a 1 over here and put a 2 over here, or, something simple as that. And I would give up because I already put it in my mind that I was dumb and the answer was wrong. You're not going to get this right, Rashida. You know you're not. And I would just give up on it. And the teacher would be like, no. State, there's a bug outside my window. He looks like a bird. Okay. Y'all know I'm terrified of bugs. Okay, my thought process. Giving up. Don't give up. Think about what you want to do and take your time with whatever project that is. Don't give up on yourself because you are shortchanging yourself. Okay. Number 2. So the second thing I wish that I knew growing up, to trust your instincts. I should have trusted my instincts. So many times in so many different situations, my inside voice would be like, you shouldn't be doing that, right? Or, Rashida, I don't think that's a good idea. Or I would get this feeling that I wasn't supposed to say this thing or do this thing or go to this place. And I would do it anyway and wind up getting in trouble or wind up, getting involved in something that had I not gone or said whatever, I wouldn't be in this situation. So if you know that you are in a situation that is going to end up not looking good for you in the end, stay away from it, because your gut that's your inner voice, that's your gut, that's your intuition. Follow it. Trust your instincts. I wish that I would have followed this simple rule. Just trust your instincts. Number 3, I just did a video on this about a couple of weeks ago, and it's about rejection. I wish that I knew better than to let rejection define me. Whenever I got rejected for a job or anything at school, I wanted to be on a gymnastics team. I got canned for that. I wanted to be in a dance team. I didn't get chosen for that. I was in a couple of talent shows, but the things that the other girls were doing, I never ever got a chance to experience those things. I don't think I was prepared to anyway. I just wanted to do it. So I don't think it was anything personal against me. Because I didn't get chosen for these positions, it really put a damper on my spirits, and it really made me feel less than, and I always carry that with me throughout my life. You're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't dress like this, and that's why you didn't get chosen, or you're just not good enough. And then I would take that rejection and carry it with me through job interviews and volunteering interviews or whatever it was. I just always held that rejection over my head, and I should have learned. Now in my adult life, we know that hindsight is 20/20. Certain situations that you may want may not be what's best for you at the time, and now I understand that. I just wish I would have known that when I was growing up. Okay, number 4, this would be my most I should have put this number 1 because this was like the one thing I should have done, and it's a state in college. So I went to college right out of high school. Although I wasn't prepared mentally to be away from home, and I wasn't prepared academically to compete with the college students, I wish I would have stayed there. I started college right out of high school. And I went in there with the mentality that I wasn't smart and only smart people went to college. I went to college because the recruiter came to my house and they did the financial aid, and next thing you know, I was in college. I didn't want to go to college. But when I was there, I had a professor that would like mentor me and help me write my papers. And I just wish like I would have listened to what he said, and he was like, Rashida, you know, you got it. You just need to put, you know, two and two together, and don't be lazy. If you know you want to, if you have another page to write, just write it. Go to the library, do your research. I was just like in another frame of mind, and college just was not for me. But had I listened to the advice of people in the school, advisors and stuff like that, they did show me ways to be able to, you know, make sure that I stayed in college, help me with my classes, help me with my work, whatever it was. They always did have help. I just didn't want the help because I didn't want to be there. But I wish that I had stayed in college, because I would not have to have been 35 years old going back to school. Now I have little kids at home, and I have a family to take care of, and I have a job to do at work. And I don't have any regrets, because as you guys know, I just recently graduated from college at the age of 40, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't easy. And I feel like if I would have just stuck with it straight out of high school, I would be in a better position right now. But such is life. We have to move on and, you know, deal with what we have at the moment. Okay, number 6. I wish that I knew that people, humans, were not always going to be nice to me. There have been so many instances where people have really, really hurt my feelings. And I mean, like really, really hurt my feelings, like where I walked away in tears. As a child, as a teenager, people used to bully me because I used to cover my hair. So I have a video where I talk about me and my husband in the Islamic religion. Anyway, I used to wear it's called a kima. I used to cover my hair for school. I used to get bullied. I used to get picked on. Even when I went to an Islamic school, I used to get picked on for wearing, like, what? I used to get picked on. I used to get bullied. My friends would say mean things to me, or a teacher would say something that would hurt my feelings. I just wish that I knew that everybody wasn't nice. Everybody's not going to be your friend. Everybody doesn't have to like you. There's going to be people who don't like you. You may think, oh, because I'm happy and I'm bubbly and I'm always smiling, you have to like me. Like, I think everybody likes me, right? No, everybody is not going to like you. Everybody's not going to be nice to you. I wish that I would have known that growing up, because it would have gave me a tougher skin to deal with rejection and people not liking me at work, if you know, if that was the case. And there's some people at my job that don't like me, but now I know I don't care, because I am me. I'm here to do a job, and so are you. I'm not here to be your friend. That's just another one of the things that I wish I knew growing up, is that people hurt people, and people will hurt your feelings. You just need to know how to not internalize that, but realize that it's only words. Yes, words do hurt. They do hurt. But you can't let that define you, and you can't let that stop you from achieving your goals. The last thing on my list is, I wish that I knew growing up that making a mistake was okay. I notice now with my children, when they make a mistake, they are like totally heartbroken. And I'm just looking at them like, that's okay. Start over. Like, it's just that simple. But it's not that simple to a child. They think that when they make a mistake, that's it. There's no more chances. The world's gonna end, and they're the scum of the earth, and you know, nobody else is gonna like them. Mistakes are made to happen. Nothing on this earth is perfect. No human is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and I wish that I would have just let that get imprinted in my brain, so that when things like rejection happen, or people hurting my feelings, or you know, having struggling in college, I wish that I knew, hey, listen, you got a C on that paper, but this is the way you can make it up. Or you know, maybe I hurt somebody's feelings and I said, hey, you know, you're stupid, or I hate you. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's better to own that mistake and take accountability for it. So a 7-year-old making a mistake, that's crushing to them. They feel like they don't have any other way to make up for that. A 16-year-old making a mistake is just like, all right, you know, I'll get over it, whatever. A 21-year-old making a mistake, they're just like, okay, I made a mistake, how do I fix it? Because everything is like free and clear when you're 21. But me, 40, making a mistake, now I'm like, okay, I need to fix this. I'm going to take accountability. There's no window to look through. There's no sideways about it. I made a mistake. I am sorry. Please forgive me, or whatever it is that you need to say. and you move on with your life. You make sure you take accountability. And so that's my video. I wanted to thank you so much for tuning in today. These are just some of the things that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm so glad that I got to share that with you. I hope that it will help you in any situation that you're going through, and let me know in the comments if you had something that you wish that you knew growing up, and if it helps you at all now. Thank you. My name is Danii. Bye.
To grow up and be responsible.